Oh my God, is that the faces of the future? What else has been going on, man? Oh, I got to get your thoughts on this. Supreme, the creative director of Supreme, announced his resignation from the notable streetwear company. His name, what's his name again? Tremaine Emory. He put an article in the Washington Post talking about just, I guess, the racial discrimination that's going on in the streetwear culture, things of that nature. But the big debate that happened in regards to why he got released from his role as the creative director was a dispute over images depicting lynching and slavery that led to him being fired. Moose, you're big into streetwear and things of that nature. One, what does this mean for like a company like this? And do you agree on what happened within the organization or how it was handled from the creative director's standpoint or from the company's standpoint as a whole?
It sounds so crazy for me to say, but this is the very first time that I can sit here and 100% say like, yo, like, them white people were right.
Explain. Explain.
Them white people were 100% right. Tremaine Emory wanted to go and put on a Supreme shirt depictions of slavery. When you look at that, 9 times out of 10, a majority of people do not know who Tremaine Emory is.
No idea who he is. A lot of people.
So the idea is, Supreme was started by white people. Granted, they have things with like the culture, or whatever.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
But majority of it is ran by white people. The company that owns it is a luxury brand that is ran by white people. So do you think, as a black man, even if you were the creative director, it would make sense for you to now go and drop a picture of slaves on a majority-owned white T-shirt?
Don't make sense, bro.
And then you got upset and said that they're trying to marginalize you. Like, put that in perspective. It's like you trying to set up the white people to look crazy, and then now they say, no, we don't want to look crazy. And then now you're saying I'm being marginalized because you don't want to look crazy.
My thing is, what was he thinking? What was he thinking, bro? Why would he ever think they were green like that? Why would you ever think? Yeah, I'm cooking up in my lab or whatever. Want to bring this idea? Let's put slavery on a T-shirt ran by like
that was the worst. That had to be top 5 worst like black creative ideas I've ever seen.
Yeah, like even from the standpoint, like bro, like, just think about who you're bringing it to, and imagine if they dropped that.
They was never dropping that.
I know. I'm just saying. Imagine if there's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thoughts you have to think about when you're bringing ideas to people, though.
Then Supreme gonna have to come up with a statement, niggas, bro. Like, yeah.
So let me ask you this, because this is a question that was posed by a lot of people that were discussing this.
Yeah.
How far is too far to call something art?
It depends on the situation. Like, it's just more so being cognizant of everything. If you want to do that for your own personal brand, do that. Granted, I'm not wearing that shirt because that shit will look crazy on me. But I'm just saying, be cognizant of the brand that you have. Like, you work for a company that's owned majority white people. That's owned, I believe that. No, it's not actually. You're owned by a luxury venture capitalist company. And so for me, I'm looking at that. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Because that's going to F up my bag. And Supreme is already kind of at a point right now where like people are kind of looking at like, yo, like is Supreme really as profitable as it once was? Because people are not really going out and it's not selling out like it normally
Do you think it is? Let me
No.